Magandang umaga po mga kababayan. Nandito po tayo sa Municipal Hall ng Alcala para ating atinan ang MAC o Municipal Advisory Council. Kasama po natin dito si Deputy Miray. Sir, good morning po.
Good morning po, sir. Sa unang-una, kami pinagpapasalamat sa Advisory Council na binubuo ng Alcala, Pangasinan sa pamumuno po ng ating pong Mayor, Vice Mayor, at mula sa academic sector din po, mayroon po tayo sa Sir Laod, at saka sa disaster at sa iba pang grupo po ng ating pong bayan. Nandun po sa spiritual sector, nandun po sina Pastor Gabriel at Pastor Rayo. So, from our heart, kami pinagpapasalamat sapagkat kung wala po ang suporta na nagagaling po sa labas ng sa ating mayor at sa dati sa mga nananalangin sa amin, hindi po magtatagumpay ang kapulisyan ng Alcala. So, mula sa puso, we have our Chief of Police, kami po talagang nagpapasalamat at kami po tuwang-tawa sapagkat nagbigay ang ating Panginoon ng mga manugad na siya po nananalangin sa bawat bayan. Kaya mayroong tagumpay, mayroong progreso ang bawat bayan dahil sa mga lingkod ng Diyos na kanyang pinadala rito na nananalangin sa bawat mga leader po natin. Yun lang po, pagpalain po ng Panginoon. Vice Mayor Rodolfo Sirosita, SPM Amado Digoso, sir. SPM Eduardo Pilipiano Prosecutor, SPM Top Integrity, sir. Dr. Domingo Laon, sir. Mr. Mario Pisereso, sir. Mr. Rubenje Rivera, Mr. Russell E. Mariano, Mr. Nick Valdez, Dr. Shiran T.C. Paraino, Pastor Ferdinand B. Rayo, Pastor Marcelo H. Cabel, all PNP person of Alcala Police Station with by our Chief of Police, Police Major Valerio, which is on the way, on his way to this event. Dan Alcala. So from our heart, in behalf of our Chief of Police na parating na po ngayon, sir, kami pinagpapasalamat sa pagtanggap nyo bilang as our advisor. So kung ano man po yung suggestion nyo, mga ideas, ay pwede po nyo sabihin sa amin. Pwede rin, feel free rin po kayo kung mayroon po kayong correction sa amin, open po ang PNP. Sir, mapag yung suggestion nyo, pwede yung sabihin po yun. Sabi na, open naman po kami, open book po kami. Kung may mali, kailangan tanggapin para sa ikabubuti po ng organisasyon. Kung may suggestion na mas maganda, ay amin pong pag-iisipan at ito'y gagawin po namin sa pamamagitan po ng tulong ninyo. Ito'y tayo po'y magtatagumpay. Okay? Sir, salamat ulit. So, muli, ano ang gagawin pilit? Tayo na tayo. Tayo na. Sige sir, tayo muna tayo. Mag-usahin ko yung... Ano lang pa tayo, sir? Sabi ni director natin, mas maganda na isa ko na.
Wapo, Sarah.
Isa ko na. Yung pinagawa ko nandito sa likod. Diba? Maganda. Sige, sige. Okay, tayo ka na naman. Panunumpas sa katungkulan. Ako si pangalan. Na inalaga sa katungkulan na ay taos pusong nanunumpa natutuparin ko ng buong husay at katapatan sa abot ng aking kakayaan ang tungkuling nakaatang at iba pang panguntunang kalakip sa pamantayan pribilehiyo at limitasyong naayon sa kapisanan ng Municipal Advisory Council or Municipal Police Strategy Management Unit. Kapit bisig sa pambansang pulisya ng Pilipinas, aking ipinapangako na ang pagsisikay upang may sa katuparan ang hangarin ng inspeksyong ito. At kusa kong babalikatin ang mga tungkuling kaakibat nang wala anumang kasubali o hangaring umiwas. Kasihan nawa ko ng Diyos. Okay, sir? Yan po, ang stations, pauna po ng ating committee. Police Major Christopher Valerie po, ang ating pong police. So yan po yung civics na natin pong presentation. Hindi ko na po basahin na yung isa para mabilis po tayo. Next. Next slide 3. Yan po yung slide 3. O ito po yung ating pong babasahin. The station was constructed with counterparts fund from LGU during 1904 2007 distributed by Honorable Mayor Attorney Manuel Tolentino Collado inaugurated in July 30, 2007, which is now being used up to present. Next. Ayan po yung building. Okay, so sa Alcala Police Station po, mayroon pong 32 PNP personnel composed of 2 PCLs, 26 PCLs, 4 NUPs, with a police population ratio of 1:1,550. Kung kwantutusin po, kulang pa po tayo ang kapulisyan sapagkat ang ratio po talaga 1:1,000. One policeman is equivalent po niya ay 1,000. Next. This comprises a total of 33 firearms, 25 of which are short and of which are long firearms. Yung long firearm is composed of mayroon pong 2 rifle, mayroon po tayong 6 guns. On the mobility, this has 3 vehicles. It's Toyota Hilux, Mahindra Enforcer, a Kawasaki Rouser motorcycle, a Honda XR motorcycle. My phone, yun na po yung ano. On the part of the communication, this office has 3 cellular phones on hand in 1 held radio. In this office has its own internet connection. Ito po yung Alcala Police Station Crime Analysis. Ayan po, makikita po natin yung ayan, table shows the reported crime incidents of calendar year 2018 and 2019. On calendar year 2018, there were 208 incidents reported. While this year, 219 incidents reported from the month of January to this date 170. So, bumaba po tayo. As we can see, the number of incidents under murder decreases by 1. And 1 for the span of 1 year. The total number of physical injuries which happens every quarter last year stayed but only 1 quarter. While in the case of rape, incidents reported increases due to the late reporting of victims who were afraid to talk about the crime and was just a restraint to tell it now. So bakit po tayo ngayon rape? Kasi marami pong sibuyas. Medyo lang. So hindi po nila makontrol yung sarili ko. Ano pa po yung pampasilan, pampa-icing. The incidence of robbery last year is the same as today. In both incidents were solved. So nasa naman po yung robbery incident natin. On the incidents of theft, it was reported that it increases by 1 of this year in post theft. There were no recorded kidnapping incident in this municipality last year and this year. While on the non-index crime incidents, this office reported 109 incidents due to implementation of Executive Order number 26 already natin ng sigarilyo. While this year, the Executive Order 26 was already considered as a special law. That's why the incident reported by this office under non-index crime decreases to half, while the special law increased to half due to consideration of the Executive Order to be under it. So, ating pinaparaw. Atong mga sotra, consider nyo sotra, nalita natin, hindi mo naghinga at sisigarilyo. While on the vehicular traffic incidents, statistics, it shows that there were only 13 incidents reported this year, which is equivalent to 70% decrease of recorded incident compared to last year's 44 recorded incidents. So yan po yun, yung mga crime volume po natin. So kumpara sa malaki rin po ang decrease po niya. Next na. Slide na. So, the graph shows the crime rate reported by this office for calendar year 2016 compared to calendar year 2019. Yan po yun. So, ito po. Yan po yung file. So, makapapaliwanag po dyan na natin pong investigator. So, yan. So, may question po ko tayo dyan. Wala na rin, sir. Next naman no? May paliwanag naman na kanina sa slide 10. Slide shows the crime cleared by this office and the crime efficiency. Oh, yeah. Okay. On the left side, the table shows that 98.56% of the crime incidents reported in our office were cleared or 205 out of 208 crime incidents. It means that reporting persons identified the subject person or perpetrator of the crime for calendar year 20. It shows that 82.35% of crime incidents were cleared, which is equivalent to 140 out of 170 crime incidents this calendar year 2019. So, the graph shows the percentage of crime clearance efficiency per quarter for calendar year 2018 and calendar year 2019. In this slide, it shows that 194 of the 205 crime incidents cleared were solved, or 93.27% equivalence for calendar year 2018. For calendar year 2019, only 71.18% or 121 of 140 cleared crime incidents were solved. So, mga ito. So, resolution efficiency plan. Figure shows the percentage of crime solved incidents of calendar year 2018 in calendar year 2019. So, sa Alcala Police Station, accomplishment po, ito po yung mga accomplishment, other accomplishment po natin. Next slide. So, yan po. On the screen were the operations conducted with illegal drugs or RA 9165 by this office from January 1 to this date. It shows that 4 operations were conducted, arresting 4 personalities. This office seized 2,880 grams of drugs from the arrested personalities. Next is the accomplishment on RA 10591, where 12 operations were conducted, arresting 8 personalities. On those operations, 10 of which were with positive results, and 2 of which were with negative results. Confiscated in the different operations were 14 firearms, 1 explosive, and 77 ammunition. 10 out of 12 operations conducted were implementation of search warrant. In this slide, it shows the accomplishment on anti-illegal gambling, wherein 26 operations were conducted and 5 persons were arrested. On these operations, personnel of this office seized a total bid amount of 3,676 pesos, together with gambling cards, set of mahjong, billiard cue balls, cue stick, bridge as paraphernalia. On arrested wanted persons, this office arrested 19 persons for the span of 11. Good morning, ma'am. Do you like to welcome?
Hindi na po kay Mayor daw po, kaya hindi po ako.
Ay, yes, sir. Okay, dito, ma'am.
Ako, sir.
Yes, sige, ma'am. Tutuloy ka na po, ma'am. On arrested wanted persons, this office arrested 19 persons for the span of 11 months this year. So, mayroon po tayong 19. Yan po yung mga sobra po nila. Okay. In this slide, table shows the recap of the operations conducted by this office, which 60 operations conducted in total. Best practices. Best practices are currently po Pangasinan PPO that is implemented to each police station to have a more secure and safe place to live, work, and do business. One of the best practices implemented is the police card, community assistance and referral team. Yun po yung meaning ng card. It aims to act as first responder in cases where it matters most. The police card is specifically designed to convey the presence of police personnel where they are needed most. Currently, the police card is located at Cipriano Primicias National High School to secure the safety of the students and personnel who works there due to the location of the school, which is the national road of this town. Another best practice is the Project Paģe. Paģe stands for Proactive Advisory on Crimes, Disaster Alerts, and Advocacy Reminders. It is a public communication mechanism that would increase community awareness using various mediums and materials in partnership with the barangay, businessman, education and sector, and other general stakeholders. Station initiatives. These are the station initiative projects that will boost the level of safety of the community around the area of responsibility of this office. The first station initiative created by this office is patrol. Yan po yung naratara. The following are its objectives. Yan po yung objectives. And to show the police presence without day-night, the police presence in the air responsibility, releasing the courage of criminality to upgrade crime solution, but safe place to be in new places. These are the project's accomplishments and development. Another best practice formulated by this office is Project Ligtas Bata. Project Ligtas Bata. And the following are its objectives. Yan po yung objectives ng Project Ligtas Bata. Following are the project's accomplishments and development. Pag-advise o pag-advise ng of PD programs. Now we go to the presentation of the Advisory Council. Under this presentation, this is the sequence. Under this presentation, this is the sequence. Yan po. Yan. In 2003, PNP was tagged as one of the most corrupt agencies. The need to transform the Philippine National Police was born out of issues of performance, leadership, resources, operating systems, and organizational and systematic dysfunctions that hampered our ability to deliver effective and efficient police service. The bigger challenge for the PNP is to restore the citizens' trust and confidence in the eroding image of the organization. Before the paģe is started, there are some early attempts for transformation, like the one PNP. Winning the streets, keeping our family safe in 2002, in care program in 2004. The PNP experienced lots of birth pains, and by the turn of the millennium, various national surveys show that the organization is among the most corrupt national government agencies. This became a serious national concern, resulting in the conduct of in-depth studies to identify the main cause of dysfunctions as basis for the development of proper and lasting solutions. The three intensive studies on the screen became the basis for the development in 2005 of the 10-year PNP Integrated Transformation Program, PNP ITP. as the key roadmap for lasting reforms. The PNP has three objectives.
Pag may incident sa isang lugar, kulang yung construction. Kaya mabagal yung construction dito sa nangailangan nila. Hindi naman sa
Hindi ko ba
kaya lang parang may kulang yung construction nila yata.
nung issue na yung pasok na walang nakakapos. Lalo ka tamang isa, no? Dahil Asian Games, mahal mo ng isa yung mag-make naman na nakapag-isa buwan, nakapag-isa mo yung sir, pantay na hindi ko yung ibig kita sa Asian Games. Di ba ang sarap na yung ibig yan? Ay, survey. Kung na naman yung makakap. Wait, sir. Saan po?